All right, everybody, welcome to week number 1 in EDCI 6620. And this week it is all about bridging theory with practice and showing you what the bigger ideas are with educational technology and leadership and what that looks like and the implications for classrooms. So we're going to anchor the learning across the course within this first great interview that we have here with Dr. Jabari Mahiri. And if we're going to be talking about what 21st century leadership looks like, well, let's go straight to the top. So Dr. Mahiri is actually the board president for 21 CSLA, which is one of the largest initiatives taking place in the state of California. So Dr. Mahiri makes a lot of great connections between theory and practice, but we're going to go ahead and take it one step further by showcasing and highlighting teachers who are doing a lot of the great work that he's mentioning in that first podcast. And so this first example is going to come from Elise Jenkins, who's a teacher in San Diego. So you want to go ahead and listen to her podcast episode as well as see her lesson demonstration video and explore her lessons. Elise's example was at the high school level. I share a couple of examples here with some of the work that I've done at the middle school level. And this really brings out what Dr. Mahiri was talking about with digital literacy. So check out those short videos and also check out the lessons that go with it. And so now you've seen some high school, some middle school, and we're going to jump into some elementary school level lessons on what this potentially looks like. And these are some phenomenal lessons that come out of the California School for the Deaf in Fremont. So make sure you check those out. So after that first podcast with Dr. Mahiri and being able to explore what some of these great examples in teaching look like across the state, we're going to jump back right into the bigger picture of theory, and you're going to be selecting from the articles in both columns. You can select 1 to 2 articles from each column, and those are going to be the ones that you use to help drive the discussion board. So there's some really exciting work there. I mean, you can choose 1 or 2, but if you're a real one, you'll probably read all of them. So at this point, you've done quite a bit of reading, quite a bit of watching and listening, and what exactly are you going to do with it? So in Padlet, you are going to go and you're going to add a video underneath each column. 1 column is going to be dedicated specifically to the podcast with Dr. Mahiri. You're going to be doing another video reflecting on some of the lessons that we shared and showcased. And then finally, you're going to be doing 1 final video on your reaction to the readings. So as we wrap up the class, we end with this beautiful quote from Orlando Foss Borda that's actually written for researchers. However, I think there are some very strong implications for how we approach leadership as teachers within the classroom and from outside the classroom. A lot of great learning, and looking forward to seeing what we accomplish in week number 2.